Hello and welcome to Monday, and welcome back to the classroom. Except now, things are a little different. There's some stuff set up. Well, some. I put all these little things up. They hang from the ceiling, and they're like table markers, so she can group people by tables or by colors, essentially. Mallory made these really cool things. It says try, and then it's like kind of like a grading scale type thing. T is for try harder, you work too fast, messy, not finished, easy to tell. So it comes out like that. Regular, only a little detail needs more effort, looking good, so we got something like that. And then we have, you did fantastic. Take your time, lots of detail, fill the paper, don't forget the background. So, you know, kind of give the kids a visual idea of like how they can do better. And then her rules are have a positive attitude, respect, and try your best. So that's pretty good. Oh, and I made this color wheel. It's not a very good wheel.
No.
But she said she didn't. There's a color wheel in here, and this is what I am used to and what many of you are probably used to because it has primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. But Mallory didn't want the tertiary, so she said to do the primaries in circles and then do the secondary in triangles. So that's what I did. But I wish the orange would have been down a little more.
I'll make a better one later.
Because then it would have been more of like a circle. Because right now it's not a very good wheel. But anyway, so this is, yeah, this is it. That's all we had to set up. Oh, and Mel made this thing, but I showed it last night, the hang the colors. She painted over it, so it'll look better. But anyway, yeah. So there'll probably be a few more things that she'll work on, not next week, because or not this week because we're going back to Myrtle Beach, but next week she'll be working on probably a few other things for the room. But anyway, that's the room. I'm starving. Much better. Me and Mallory are living super frugal for the next 2 months. We're going to spend as absolute little money as possible just to kind of see how much money it takes to get by, because we're trying to make a budget. We're going to do it for 2 months just because that way it'll give us an average and we'll kind of know sort of about what we're spending each month. That way we'll know how much money extra we have and what we can improve on. So we might not eat all that great in August and September, but then whenever October rolls around, we'll be like, oh, well, we had a lot of extra money left over for food, so we can, eat better or whatever. So whenever we're hungry and we're out, we get McDoubles because they are $1. And that is a lot cheaper than doing anything else. I've kept a budget before, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do, but if any of you have kept budgets and you have some advice or tips, let me know. I have no problem sticking to a budget, that's easy. But as far as like setting one up, I'm probably going to do it in Excel because that's what I did before. I kept one in like the first semester of freshman year of college, just because I was trying to keep track of all my finances and stuff. And then after those 10 weeks went by, I was like, you know what? I don't spend very much money because I'm kind of cheap. So I just stopped worrying about it, and I didn't do it in college for the rest of the time, which was fine. But now that we are being together and we have a ton of student debt coming, we're trying to make sure that we can definitely manage our finances because we do not have infinite money. It's not like college where I wasn't spending all that much money. Now we have to, pay rent and electric and utilities and bills and things like that. So if you guys have any tips on budgeting, let me know, because I am all ears and eyes and any other senses that would be necessary for budgets. Alternatively, if you have any ways to save money, also let me know those, because we are definitely in the money saving business. Like I said, these next 2 months are going to be, super get by, don't spend a lot of money mode. But also, if there's energy saving tips or things like that, just anything that you know of that you can let me know, because I want to know. So let me know, please. So anyway, this is the nightstand. And it has one of the most unreasonable assembly instructions I've ever seen. I'm doing the part now where you have to attach it to the wall because of the anti-topple thing. And on the dresser, it's pretty easy. it was this metal thing, but on this thing it's a string, and the problem is this nightstand is so small that the only reasonable way to actually do this is to do it upside down like this. And I know it probably looks ridiculous, but I'm being completely honest right now. Like, this is not for the camera. This is like the actual best solution I can come up with to do this, because I have to screw something into to the top. And when I was doing it right side up, it just wasn't working. I have to screw this into a small cable type string thing on the top of the unit in the back. Oh, no, God, no. I got you. Oh, crap. Well, it's been a little while since that last clip, and we finished that nightstand. It was terrible. It was awful. It was very hard to do. Let me show you some of the other things we've done. Come in here. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, well, it's not done. This is where the pantry will go. We have a door that's going to go on it. So imagine a door, and then you like open it. Yeah, and there's shelves and everything. I had to stop. I mean, it's done, but it attaches to the wall, and we need screws that are a little longer, because we have ones that are like this long, and we need some that are like that long. So I got to get some screws tomorrow. We also put together the table, which is nice. Obviously, this chair and that chair are going to go on the other side, but right now there's a lot of crap. This is all garbage. This is all cardboard from IKEA furniture. The reason that we chose a rectangular table, honestly, seriously, is magic. Really. Like, that's the reason we did it. Oh, Mallory put a candle there.
Oh.
How do you make it work? Oh, yeah.
But you can do this.
Interesting. Yeah. It's an
It
LED.
flickers.
LED candle. We can't have real candles, but I don't think any apartment or dorm or anything lets you have those. Anyway, yeah, seriously, we looked at circular tables. We ended up going with this just in case we were going to play like two-headed giant. I'm completely serious. Anyway, that's the magic guy in me. I think it's really cool, after having everything set up, nearly, that I can look around the room and say that we built all of the furniture in our place. I mean, except the couch. We had to bring the couch in, but I mean, it would be unreasonable for us to build a couch. But everything else, the pantry, the table, the computer thing, and the desk, coffee table, TV stand.
My computer chair.
Yeah, your computer chair was built, although it wasn't from IKEA. But yeah, this end table, the nightstand, the bed frame, and the dresser.
And it will be bookcase.
And the bookcase that will eventually come to be and exist over there. Everything came from IKEA. Seriously, I don't know, that's really cool. But we built all of our own furniture, and I think that's really, really interesting. So anyway, tomorrow's agenda is pretty interesting. Mallory has one final meeting before we head back to Myrtle Beach, and I'm actually going to take her to the meeting because I need the car, because I need to go buy those screws. We could go buy the screws tonight, but it's already like 12:45 and it's late, and we've been spending all evening putting up furniture. We've been spending every evening for all the past few nights putting up furniture, which is one of the reasons I haven't gotten very much done, because I stopped today and I was like, I haven't done a whole lot, as long with like the Let's Plays, and Daily Pack is not out, obviously. I got one other episode of Daily Pack out, so there's 2 that are done. And I was like, why am I not getting anything done? And then I realized it's because I'm spending every single evening putting together furniture. And I was like, oh, maybe that has something to do with it. And, just taking care of forms and stuff. So in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'll have 40 episodes of Daily Pack done by now. And that was bad. No, it was a little more stressful than I thought to actually get set up into this apartment. But it's pretty much done now. Unfortunately, tomorrow, after Mallory gets done with that meeting, we're going back to Myrtle Beach, and we're going to be at Myrtle Beach until the wedding on Saturday. So, yeah, Daily Pack will come out at some point. that's all I can say about that. The Let's Plays are taken care of, so they're good to go. They'll be coming out until like forever. So other than that, I can just say that thank you guys so much for watching, and tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow will probably be a pretty interesting day. We will start the day in Colombia, do quite a bit in Colombia, finish up this furniture at least as much as we can, and end the day in Myrtle Beach. And then on Wednesday, Carly gets here, and Mallory's dad. So stuff's happening. So let's meet back tomorrow. Shall we?